Hello everyone and welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. I'll probably title this video something like what I hope to accomplish via my YouTube experience. I've collected things for most of my life, but vintage baseball cards only for the last almost 2 years. And over the years, I've never really connected with the collecting community. So that is the big thing that I'm hoping to accomplish via YouTube. I don't see my channel getting big. I'm not even sure if I want it to get big. And to be open, even if I tried, it may not get big anyway. I would rather have, a lesser number of closer connections with people than a great number of superficial connections. I'm hoping to get to the point where I can meet some fellow vintage collectors face to face, whether that's at the National, which I have not been to. I won't go this year because it's just, too crazy expensive at this point for me to fly there and get a hotel and everything. But I am hoping to go to Chicago and planning on going to Chicago in 2023 for the National. So I hope to ultimately connect with some collectors face to face. I did a search online this morning for like collector clubs, that sort of thing. And it seemed like all I could get was places where you could buy or sell sports cards. It's interesting. There didn't really seem to be, any information about how you can connect with other people. And I realize some people do that on Facebook, which I'm not really a Facebook guy. And they do it on YouTube and in other ways. And so that's cool. So I will say I kind of feel a little bummed out because I don't have these connections. I'd love to have, people I could text and, hey, what do you think about this card? I'm thinking about getting this card. What do you think is a fair price? Or share my latest acquisition, or have them, share what they just got, that sort of thing. Would like to make those closer connections. And I'm kind of bummed out. I really don't have hardly any of that so far. But again, that's on me because I never tried to connect. And I realize that those sorts of friendships, relationships, they've got to develop organically, naturally. They can't be forced. And so I will be open and say I'm a little bummed out. Because especially as I've got older, I may have mentioned already in this video, I'm 58. I've realized how important, those relationships and connections are. Because after all, if it's just me with my cardboard, that's not, not nearly as fulfilling as sharing in the joy of others and, kind of sharing these journeys together. So thank you for listening. I'm enjoying my YouTube experience. Another thing I'd like to say is there are so many channels out there where people are showing their cards. It's like, well, which ones do I watch, And I can't necessarily watch them all. So this whole journey is pretty new to me, and I'm not really sure how this plays out, but I'm going to keep making some videos, sharing my cards, kind of stumbling along. Hopefully I'll get better as I go. I'm not even sure what better looks like, but hopefully I'll figure it out. And I will cease my rambling here and say, I hope your collecting is going well. I hope your relationships are strong. I hope your life is going well. And I welcome your comments below. And thank you for listening to my thoughts in the Vintage Sanctuary.